Oh, greetings, man. I just got back from the store. What's up, Dustus, Garth, Andy, Keith, um, who else? Gary, um, all the Pennsylvania monsters. Man, need this. I haven't drank in like 2.5 days. What do you want? So I went to the comic book store. Dragon's Lair, that's what it's called. I got Misery #2. Like for the cover. I don't know, man. Modern comics. Actually, this looks really cool now. I'm flipping through it, and there's gonna. I don't know why this seems interesting, but there's gonna be an Iceman comic. I don't know. He just doesn't even look as cool as he used to look, but there's something kind of. I mean, I'm sure it's terrible. And I got Spider-Man 2099, Dark Genesis #4. It's awesome. Punisher. And I don't know, I'm liking this Extreme Venom verse stuff. And I think they reprint, this is a reprint. But I got the Hulk #1. I heard the Immortal Hulk was just so awesome. Everyone raves about it. I've never read it, I would like to. But I mean, Hulk, he's hard to pin down sometimes. He could be awesome. I don't know, but I mean, just visually, the Hulk is awesome. I mean, my friend Kyle said, like, he said he used to be scared of the Hulk, and then he became him. But yeah, just like the power is it's just you. The madder you get, the stronger you get. And I got Carnage Reigns Alpha. So this looks cool too. I actually have this already. I just I didn't recognize the cover, so I got it again. I'm gonna send it to one of you. Oh yeah, shout out to Video Massacre, before I forget. Film Trauma. Sick on Cinema. They have a podcast, and they actually mentioned my YouTube channel, and I was like, oh, my YouTube's terrible. And I was thinking, why do I even do it? I don't know. So I'm gonna talk about like last night. I'm working on the zine. Type. Well, actually, I'm like cutting and pasting now, and I worked on it so long. I put on Friday the 13th Part 5, which I've always liked, but I haven't seen it in a while, and I listened to the commentary, and for one, my DVD looks awesome. Like, I just never noticed how good it looks. It looks, I mean, how better can it get on a Blu-ray? And the commentary was good. They pointed out it's not too gory, like they were always cutting the gore. But it's just so much fun. Like, maybe 1 and 2 are like actually the least that I like. Anyway, after that, I put on a movie that is just another movie that has just come into its own. I know a lot of people like it now. It took me a while to gravitate to it, just because it's kind of low key. Hello, Mary Lou, Prom Night 2. I remember seeing it on cable, and I was like, yeah, this is okay. It's no, Evil Dead or Brain Dead or Bad Taste or let me see what, Italian zombie, all the Italian stuff. But watching it just gets better and better. So I have a Hello, Mary Lou, and the girl who plays Mary Lou, oh, she's so pretty. She comes out in Food of the Gods Part 2, and she's so dead in that. Like, she just has this vapid look on her face. Like, it made me hate her. But in prom night 2, she's crazy and a slut and a bitch, and she just makes her even hotter. But I'm not gonna review any of those. I'm gonna review the movie I watched after Mary Lou, because I have Mary Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2 in a collection, and it has a werewolf movie, maybe like not Evil Bomb, but something like that, and then Killjoy. So I watched Killjoy like before I went to sleep, and I was like, oh, I'll review it. I didn't want to start anything. Like, it was there. I was like, let me just put it on. I know it's not that long. So I watched Killjoy, and so it's like a evil clown. Where was I going with this? So Killjoy, it's about, there's this black kid, Michael, and he's like, you can tell he's like a not cool. And he likes this girl Jada, who seems actually kind of like him. Like, she accepts him. She's really nice to him. But her boyfriend is goddamn, what's his name? Lorenzo. He's like the local drug dealer gangster guy. And Michael sees Jada with her friend. I can't remember her name. So he goes just to say hi and talk to her, and she's like he's like, you can't be talking to me. Like, he's like, Lorenzo's gonna kill you if he sees you. And then Lorenzo rolls up, and they beat the crap out of Michael. And Jada, she just seems to, I guess, feel sorry for Michael. So he goes, everything happens really quick. That's one good thing, I guess, about it. There's not really many good things about Killjoy. So he goes home immediately. He has candles. He's doing a black magic ritual to summon Killjoy. And then one of Lorenzo's goons, like, he's like, hey, Michael, come out here. I want to talk to you. They lure him out. They catch him. They get him in the car, and they take him, like, out into the middle of nowhere. And they pull a gun on him, and, like, Lorenzo's like, he's like, you're going to die. They call him Busta. This is from 2000, the lingo. And, like, it seems like Lorenzo's going to kill him, and then one of his, like, Hispanic friend named Baby Boy, he's like, don't do it, man. You thought you're just gonna scare him. And Lorenzo's friend, who looked like a big tough dude, who seemed to really have it in for Michael. He's like, yeah, man, just chill out. And I was like, wow, they don't really want to hurt him, because they're all hard and gangster. But like, when it came down to it, they're like, don't kill him. Rough him up, but don't kill him. And I wonder. It made me wonder. I was like, do they not want to kill him because they could get busted, or because they actually like care about like human life? But Lorenzo's like, no, I'm gonna do this fool. But then he was just joking too, and he's like, oh, I'm not gonna kill him. Like, I just wanted to teach him a lesson. And I was like, wow, they're not horrible. And he's like, the gun isn't even loaded, and he points it at Michael, and he shoots him, and he kills him. So they kill him. It was an accident. That part was weird, because they're bad guys, but they're not maliciously murderous. Next cut, it's a year later. Jada has like a new guy friend, but she's messing around with him. I guess she had broken up with Lorenzo. He's still smoking weed with his baby boy T-Bone. That's his name, T-Bone. And Lorenzo leave. Everything they're just smoking weed and rap. It's really bad. Also, man, the movie looks terrible, but at least it looks like a movie. It still looks like a movie to me, compared to like stuff that's on Tubi or Amazon Prime, or just that you see anywhere, like all these streaming services that I guess are shot with their phone. It still looked like a movie, even though it looked horrible. The stuff they're saying is just nonsense. I mean, it doesn't matter. But then, like, T-Bone and Baby Boy, they hear an ice cream truck, and they're all stoned. They're all, let's go get some munchies, man. And lo and behold, it's Killjoy in the ice cream truck, and he lures them into the truck with like promise of weed, and then it just takes them to a warehouse. And when they step in, they get teleported to a warehouse, and then that's where he kills them. And he kills them quick. And I was like, this is like 30 minutes in, maybe not even 30 minutes. Then he lures Lorenzo in, and he kills him. And I was like, and the kills are so horrible. They're all, I don't even know if you would call it CGI. Like, he burns up T-Bone, but it just looks so bad. He like runs over or smashes Baby Boy into a wall of his truck, and that's terrible. And then when he lures Lorenzo in, like, Lorenzo shoots him, and I guess Killjoy catches the bullets, and then he spits him out like a machine gun. Cool idea, but it's just like red little pellets hitting his chest. The worst CGI is. At least if this had gore, maybe it would be something. But I was like, this is worse. This is worse than laughable. This is just pathetic looking, actually. So I was like, okay, movie's over. We killed all the bad guys, but no. Now Killjoy wants to get Jada and her new friend and her other female friend. So he lures them into the van, into the ice cream truck, and it's not. I thought maybe it was like an alternate reality realm, but no, it's just a warehouse somewhere. And then he brings back T-Bone, Lorenzo, and Baby Boy as like his undead henchmen, and I was like, wow, that's weird. Now they're working with them. I guess it's against their will. Then they just fight. Like, there's a lot of fighting. And then there's an old man that you see in the beginning. He knows the secrets of Killjoy. He says they gotta destroy the doll. And then Killjoy, he reveals that he's actually Michael. But he's not. But, like, he turns into Michael. And he's like, I just wanted to be with you. And he goes to hug her, and she stabs him in the back. And it's still not over. Killjoy comes back somehow. So, because they didn't destroy the doll. So they go to destroy the doll. And this part, there's some funny parts. So she's going to stab the doll, and then it turns into Michael. And he's all, please, Jada, I love you. And then she's like, die! Stabs him. And then stabs the doll. And then, Jesus Christ. I'll just tell you the whole, there's really not much to this movie. Oh, yeah, before that, there's a part where after, when they think they killed Killjoy first, like, he comes back and, like, they're all, oh, man, I'm so glad we killed him, he's gone forever. And he appears behind them, and they're like, one girl's like, damn. And they're all like, he's still, it was really, that part was funny. So, they destroy the doll, they destroy Killjoy, and of course, there's like a last, like, dream jump scare where Jada wakes up screaming. But there's a Killjoy 2, 3, and then, like, I think there's like 4 or 5 of them. And I haven't seen yet. I kind of want to see part 2. I read reviews that said it's just as bad as part 1. The only thing is, like, the guy who plays Killjoy is actually the director, and he was okay. He was very Jokerish. And then also, it's like Leprechaun in the hood, and this is like it in the hood, I guess. I'll just give it 2 hands of fate, because it seems like they were trying to do something. They just didn't have the know-how or the money or just the ability to come up with a good story. Killjoy has some messed up teeth. He looks kind of cool. He's got some rowdy teeth on him. Teethers. But yeah, I watched that, and because I don't know what to watch anymore. I got my movies, like physical copies of stuff, but then I look on, Amazon Prime and Tubi, and I was like, what? So I'm just gonna maybe, I don't know how long this is gonna last. I'm gonna just review stuff like monster movies, and then if it has a cool looking cover, I'll just watch it, no matter how bad it is, and I'll talk about it. I'm hoping like maybe every 1 out of 10 I'll find like something good, something to hang on to. There's a spider. So I started something. I don't want to say the name of it because I think it's gonna be pretty bad. I'll just review it. Ugh, but Killjoy, should you watch it? If you have it on the collection, then you have to watch it. Like the collection, if you ever find a collection where it has Hello Mary Lou Prom Night 2, get it, because I guess I should review Prom Night 2, because Prom Night 2 it's so much fun. It's so good. Oh, I hate saying that when it's so much fun. So I guess if you have it, you should watch it. It's like an hour and 12 minutes. But if you haven't seen Killjoy, don't look for it. Just avoid it. I might watch part 2 just to see if, because there's like Killjoy Goes to Hell, Killjoy Psycho Circus. So how did this happen? And there's no Richard Lehman movies. There's one what's his name? I can't remember his name. Another writer. They made one movie. Ghoul. What's his name? I can't remember his name. They haven't made a Kuntz, like one of the better Kuntz books. Even like, oh no, I won't even say it, but that's it. I'm gonna get to work on the zine, and I'll just keep trying to do reviews on. I should finish the zine pretty soon, so I'll see ya.